All right. Let me see. I was actually I wasn't planning on having my mic on, but I changed my mind. Welcome, Eva. I'm doing well, actually. Today, let me see. I'll turn the music down some because I was literally not gonna have my mic on, but I prefer to be able to chat with y'all. So, yeah, it is. What's the day? Day number 227. I actually have like some very I have a couple opportunities that have come up in like the last week that are moving relatively quickly. All good things because it's basically just different opportunities that are following along some of the different work I've been doing. So that is very exciting. However, that requires me to do more work. So like right now I need to work on this pitch deck for one of my programs. And that is very urgent. I said I will work on that this morning, so that's what I'm about to do right now. Let me see. Yesterday I made myself a list of a couple of things that was like really top of um they were high urgency and high priority because not everything that's urgent is a priority, but these are both. So I need to finish this pitch deck. Which basically was like the first thing on my list. I got a scope of work I have to review for a potential like project. So I need to review that just so I can understand what exactly it is that the work that they're looking for in depth. Hmm. I have I do have the like Meta Dev World site and like my site on my list because those are things that I need to keep working on. Oh, and I have to finish this collab proposal because I am going to be doing a collab here on Twitch with another channel soon, and I don't want to actually give the information yet until I finish my proposal. But I had a meeting about that last week, and we came up with an idea for what it would be. So I'm very excited, but I need to follow up because that's going to be basically it'll be like a live coding like following along building a ML project, a small ML project. So I have to work that out. So those are like the most pressing things on my list right now, as far as like deliverables. So I'm going to focus on the deck first. I'm not really going to be sharing my screen, but I have to focus on my deck now because um, that is like a partnership opportunity where that's like a next step. It's a road. It's currently a roadblock until it is done and sent over. So yeah, I hope y'all are having a good day. Happy Hump Day because I cannot wait till the weekend. But I'm gonna put in work this week. That's what I've been trying to do. I actually got up and started like I've been trying to get working out into like my daily routine. Um, I'm just kind of ready to like push myself a little bit more in getting back on track with my fitness because for those that haven't been around for a long time, like I have for quite a few years I did like aerial acrobatics type of training. So like I like doing static trapeze, lyra, which is like aerial, or also known as the aerial hoop, and fabrics or silks. If you know like Cirque du Soleil, it's kind of like that. Not obviously like flying across in the air, but you know, very amateur, very amateur training. But I'm really into it, and I haven't been training since I've had my son. And I'm ready to go back to training, but I'm like super out of shape. So I need to start working like on strength and conditioning basically. And I saw something the other day that just had me thinking about giving myself a daily goal of some type of daily workout goal. Um, the post said something like, because I like this is something I had posted in my story. The post said something like, actually, I'm gonna go back. Let me see if I can go back and find it. I think I took a screenshot of it because it was, it hit me. I'm like, I can't unsee this. Let's see. This phone is getting on my nerves. What update. Oh yeah. Oh, here it is. Okay. It says daily exercise will teach you more about yourself than any self-help book ever could. Forcing yourself to do something every day after day. Forcing yourself to do something hard day after day transforms you. No one ever got in shape just by reading a book. You must take action, move your body, no excuses. So, anyways, the part where I really identify with this because, like, um, he said, forcing yourself to do something hard day after day transforms you. I agree with that. The process of like doing this 365 days of code thing, like I know I'm at the point now where I'm not streaming every day, but I streamed every single day for like at least 4 or 5 months straight. Basically the whole first half of the year, I did not miss a day. And that was very challenging in different ways than I anticipated. I knew it was going to be hard just to kind of work it in, but there was a mindset shift that I experienced in being in the process of doing something that was like, I have to, like, it basically it's different when I wake up in the morning knowing that I have to stream regardless than it is if I wake up thinking like, do I have time to stream, right? So that's why you would notice that my content was kind of like I was just doing different things. Like every day was different. I went live from like my kitchen, my couch, my desk, like outside at the park, at co-working spaces. I worked on a lot of different types of things. I even literally went live in my room a couple times, like in the bed, because I was already like done with my day and exhausted and did not feel like getting up and getting on the computer. That was just such a mindset shift, and it was like it actually helped me open up my mind a lot. So when I read that post but he was applying that same idea to fitness, I was like, you know what? I think that's actually what I really need to do now. I need to like just kind of like, I think I'm ready to make it a daily goal. And it has to be something like I have to actually be putting in that effort too. So, you know, I've been beating around the bush on getting back into my strength training. I literally sit next to a pull-up bar all day that I haven't touched. There's really no excuse except that I've just not been prioritizing it. So, this morning was like my first day. I said I'm going to do a 30-day challenge. Cause that's easy. I just picked something that's simple, and that is doable, but it's going to be a daily thing. So we'll see. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm like confident that I'm going to do it. I'm just sure that after a while it's going to become difficult, but I'm willing to work over that hump. And I'm looking forward to the outcome of that because ultimately, like, you know, like I have some training goals. Like I said, I want to go back to aerial, but I don't want to go back yet because it's no point in me going in there. I can't even pull myself up on the bar. So like, I'm literally about to just be wasting my money. And I just want to exhibit a lot more discipline in some of the different goals. So in the past, I actually used my classes, like my training classes. I used those as my accountability mechanism. That was like, being in the class was what encouraged me to kind of go regularly, basically. But I would like to focus a little bit more on like my personal discipline. So get up in the morning and you know what you have to do. Like I shouldn't need somebody else to be looking for me to work out. Like that is something that I should be focused on myself. So I really want to focus a little bit more on my personal discipline. Because the thing that I would do, like to hack my own brain, is just sign up for a class. And then once I sign up for a class, that kind of helps me have some accountability mechanisms. So anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but that's something that I'm starting to try to work into my routine and make sure that I'm doing it like consistently every day. I know I have to do it in the morning because like I'm just, by the time it's time to go to bed, no, I'm good. And I have been doing really good with my sleeping goal. So back in March, I started working on like tracking my sleep and getting at least 7 hours of sleep per night. And yes, that was like a big deal to me because I've always been like a all-nighter type of person. I'm a night owl, I would say. Not a morning person, but I have a 2-year-old now and also multiple businesses. So it's like I can't get up at 10 and 11 o'clock in a day. I just can't. Um, I have to start my day early, and I actually do. I found that I prefer to get up early in the morning. Like, I prefer to get up at like a 5 a.m., where I might not be happy about getting up at 5 a.m., but my whole day is gonna be way more productive when I get up and can start on and focus on my day and kind of have time to myself before Justice wakes up, before people start sending emails, like before it's time to start the meetings, all of that. So yes, I've been doing really good with my sleeping goal. I typically, over the course of 2 weeks, I'm averaging like 12 out of 14 days over the course of 2 weeks, or like basically once a week, like 6 out of 7 days in a week, I get 7 hours of sleep. And honestly, that's pretty much a good average. Usually when I'm not getting sleep, it's like I'm starting to kind of go out again and, just be a little bit more social. So like one night a week, I'll probably end up staying up late, but I still get up early naturally. So that's just kind of where that is. So I'm happy about that. So now that I'm like, I've just basically been slowly working things into my routine. And I feel like it's just as important for me to talk about those aspects of what I'm working on as much as it is to talk about like the actual technical skills that I'm learning and things like that, because ultimately, like, there's a holistic approach to like success, and success is like a everyday thing. Success is not something where it's like people just will see, something that you accomplished, and they just see that one moment, and they don't see all the time that it took to get there, or all the other supplemental things that you were doing that got you there. So that's why, like, I've been talking about my personal development goals, because personal development is really important to me. But I also know that I have been successful in my career because personal development is very important to me. So I pretty much just apply the same like concepts that I have learned on my personal development goals to my career. That is where like that success actually comes from. So yeah, it's little things like this where I'm like, I'm too old to not be able to like get myself to go like to get up and work out every day. Like, that's just kind of where I'm at personally. So I'm not even going to, I have been like cleaning up my eating too, because that was another thing. Back before, when I got in shape and I was like training and everything, but I pretty much could eat whatever the heck I wanted because of how much I trained. But that still wasn't good because I was not developing any type of discipline around my eating. So, and just like eating healthier and things like that. So that's something I've kind of been working on as well. I mean, I've been doing pretty good with it. I don't even keep like a lot of junk food in the house and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm trying not to use like the hacky mechanisms that I know get me results. I'm trying to really, really like develop more discipline, more self-discipline, and being able to hold myself accountable behind the scenes. So yeah, I want to catch up with what y'all were talking about, but yeah. So today I have a pretty open schedule. I have to do let me see. I had meetings this morning, and then at 5 o'clock, from 5 to 9, I have coaching tonight for Start Studio MVP program, and they are 2 weeks out from demo day, actually. So tonight's going to be interesting because this is the last day that they could be like working on new features. So I know I need to give myself some type of mental break before then, probably between 3 and 5. So I'm going to try to like focus on this like 11 to 3 p.m. shift, getting some of the key items I have to work on done. Slow start, getting things done. Will a workout stream help? See, I'm not about to do no workout stream. Look, me personally, certain things like I don't like working like a workout stream wouldn't help me personally, just because I don't enjoy like public working out in general. It makes me more self-conscious of what I'm doing as opposed to just being able to work out. I hate going to the gym. That's one of my biggest things. Like, I do not like going to the gym. That's why I actually prefer training. I'm not like a gym person in general. Um but I do want to get back to a point where I can actually do some like I would love to do streams where I can actually show like my aerial skills. And I have done, like, when I was training, I would do showcases, because showcases are like the studio I train at. They basically have opportunities every, like, a few times a year where they will have a show, and it's the participants in the show are the trainers at the studio, the troupe that is like the troupe that's run by the owners, like all those folks will perform, and then people from the studio will audition or basically apply to perform. So I would perform in those. I've even live streamed my I think I live streamed at least one or two of my older performances, but I just, like, I like to do that kind of stuff. But working out, like, I'm not about to even do that to myself, because then I'm actually not going to work out at all. But I really would love to, like, do, like, I want to get to the point where I was going to buy myself a Lyra, but I'm like, it's no point in you buying a Lyra and you're not even using your pull-up bar for training right now. If success was easy, everybody would get there. See, the thing is, like, getting up at noon, if that works for your schedule, then that is perfect. For me, I can't get up at noon because I have, like, and I've been there before where it's like, in my perfect world, I would literally be, like, up all night and then probably go to sleep around 5-6 in the morning. Like, I would sleep through the early morning and then I would get back up in the afternoon. That's like natural for me, but that's just not the way that the world I'm in works. So I'm no longer at a point where I can do that. So I'm adjusting. I actually do naturally wake up at 5. That started over a few years ago. I started, like, more so naturally waking up early. And it's funny because I was reading this book called the 5 a.m. Club, and the 5 a.m. Club ultimately is around this idea that, the most successful people have daily routines and structure that they follow, and typically wake up at 5 a.m. and have this, like, it basically talks about, like, the time frame, but what you would do with your time and how you structure your day and things like that. But yeah, so it was funny because I started reading the 5 a.m. Club, but I was also, like, naturally waking up earlier. I think that's around the time that I was pregnant, and that pretty much has not gone away. And maybe part of it was me being pregnant, and, like, just, I don't know, there's the way that a woman's body adjusts to motherhood is very interesting to me. So I started, like, naturally waking up early, and then obviously I have a toddler now, so when it's time for him to get up in the morning, he's up. So I have to start my day when that happens. But the reason why I like 5 is because it's nice to have 2 solid hours of, like, nobody else is up yet and I can focus, because it's like, once he's up, now I have multiple things to juggle and manage. There is so much peace in, like, being up at, like, 5 a.m. to do my workout, like, meditate, to read an article or read about something I'm interested in, listen to one of my audiobooks, like, actually take a shower, eat breakfast, like, you know what I mean? These things that people might take for granted, it's like, I'm at a point where I now have to be intentional to make time and to dedicate that time. And then plus, since I spend a lot of time, like, I'll be up all day long, I'll be ready to go to bed at, like, I'll be ready to go to bed at 6-7 o'clock at night. Like, today, 9 o'clock is now the limit for me. And this is even different from last year, because people that's been watching me all year, y'all can go back and look. Like, a lot of my streams at the beginning of the year, when I was trying to adjust to this daily thing, a lot of my streams were late at night, and I was exhausted and cranky. So I'm like, this is not sustainable. That's where I've been focusing back on. just being able to get up early and but also not just kind of lay in the bed, but get up and actually do something with that time. Um, so 5 a.m. is like perfect for that. Once a week, at this point, it's kind of starting to be like I said. I literally just started like going out the house and socializing, and like actually getting a babysitter in the last couple of weeks. That's like been something new. Like Justice spent his first time like spending the night away from home. So now I'm like, once a week I probably won't get 7 hours of sleep unless I have a babysitter, just because I have been like wanting to go out and actually be an adult again on like a weekend night. Motherhood is hard, comes with a tons of changes others don't see. I mean, yeah, it's just, to me, it's very interesting how even physical changes, I don't know, it's just different once I experienced the period. Because I'm like, I promise I was never a morning person. I never been the type to just naturally wake up at 5 in the morning, ever in my entire life, like never. And then all of a sudden, it was like I read that book, but like literally my physical, like what do they call it, like my actual sleeping cycle like started to change. And I mean, I'm glad it did, because like I said, like Justice is gonna get up in the morning. He's gonna be up. And we're really good with our sleeping routines now. So sleeping routines are very important for us. Like nap time and bedtime is essential. So I feel good about the progress I've been making, because it's definitely been difficult. It's always difficult. But I'm at like a very pivotal growth phase right now in my life. It's like I'm at a really, really, really big transition. And like probably the last time I was at such a huge transition was when I was coming into tech for the first time. And that was like a very interesting like point in time for me. So I can tell that I'm shifting into like just the different opportunities that I have, the different things I'm pursuing, and then the different like personal development things I have to work on. Is definitely a like, what got you here won't get you there type of transition. Let me see what's going on over here. Okay, and yeah, so I was like, let me go ahead, start my stream. I'm starting my stream. So yeah, I'm working on a pitch deck. I don't really want to share my screen just because I don't even want to have to like think about proprietary information and whatnot. But I want to, why is this doing this? Okay, I want to finish this deck. Maybe give myself like an hour or so to finish this deck. And then after that, the next thing would be probably starting. I need to at least time box the collab proposal, because I need to send some follow up. So let's do it like this, because sometimes I give myself priorities and then I don't remember which order I wanted to do it in. I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna time box it. So if it starts to take too long, I need to read through this state of work today. I got this state of work for a potential project. I need to read through that like in its entirety, actually sit down and really and evaluate what they're asking for. And then like I already got Justice together. He already ate breakfast and all that. Let me see what happens if I make this smaller. Ew. Undo. I do not like making slideshows. Like, I hate it with a passion, actually. I gotta make another version of this graphic because it's not a good size for this. That don't make sense though. Why isn't it replace format options from center? I'm confused. Maybe I should, let's delete the image and then let's put a new image in. Cause I don't get it. It seemed like those are the, I guess they're not the same dimensions or same aspect ratio. I need a marketing person. I need a budget for a marketing person. Let me see. How can I do this? Where's OBS? Come back. Come back. Oh, but yeah, it says that's basically what I'm working on right now. The program, the deck is for a program called the Detroit Hacker House. Detroit Hacker House is a 3-month like residential program for building startups, actually physically building an MVP, especially for companies that are looking for VC backing. That's what we're working on right now. We just started or we're closing out this summer cohort. We did a summer cohort in partnership with a program called Catalyst. So Catalyst is like a student based, or it is a accelerator for students who want to start a startup. Walks them through like the essentials of like what it means to start a startup and what types of different aspects of their business that they should be working on and developing, and connecting them with different resources and different partners and opportunities in the ecosystem to work on those ideas or get funding for those ideas. So yeah, but in the Hacker House, we are very particularly focused on like actually building an MVP. So the program, that's the deck I'm working on right now, is for it is to outline what the program is for like us to have a little bit more formal, breakdown of what it is that we're doing. So that's why I just don't really want to share my screen on that. What are you doing? Do what I want you to do. Or maybe I should just do it this way. Alright, do this. I'm trying to like split screen. Been wondering where I've been. I've been around, man. I just been having to get some work in. Y'all gotta follow me on Instagram if y'all be wanting to like see what the heck I'm doing every day. That's where I post like every day. I mean, obviously you don't have to, but like certain other people who are also in the community, but like we keep up a little bit more regularly on Instagram, because I usually like try to update my stories. I've been trying to post more on Instagram as well. That's my preferred like social media platform. Personally, so I end up spending a lot of time, like I basically check Instagram like multiple times throughout the day. Let me see. Matter of fact, we gotta post to the story. Let me see something. And I put up a reel the other day that was talking about, I want to start answering more tech questions on there. So I was talking about, my last reel was talking about, when the question I was addressing is, what programming language should I use? So yeah, I am working on upping my day-to-day content, and YouTube is also priority. So I will be making another YouTube video this week. Cat I'm so hungry. I must drink this water first though. Today is day 227, right? I'm gonna put the YouTube channel on here. HTT Peeps. If I get my life together, we can have another gaming stream, y'all. But I just been like struggling. We even had some gaming streams this year. That's what's crazy. Let's see, YouTube.com/ads. Copy that, customize, paste. Yeah, I need to drink this. Okay, I did that part. I hate Twitter/X. It's not my preferred. Like, it's actually the place I hate to go. It's just too toxic for me, honestly. And people just want, I don't know. I mean, no offense to anybody. Me personally, I used to love being on Twitter, and then all of a sudden it just seemed like I was seeing less and less like tech content and more people arguing about everything all the time. And I just so I don't go on there very often anymore. I hardly ever go on there. So if you want to contact me, that is not the place to find me. But I'm always on Instagram. Always, every day. I'm not moving. I'm just working on my office. This is the same office I've been in all year, but I'm working on my setup. So I actually have like, that's a shelf back there. That box has like a glass shelf that's going in that corner. Um, that is just like a big old like Amazon tote thing that has a bunch of stuff in there I have to do. You can't see them, but like I have two shelves that are in the hallway right now. That's probably going on that back wall. I have like, I still have like, I'm planning on basically doing my music setup behind me. Um, and then I do have another one other camera angle right now, which is on this side. But yeah, it's a bunch of other stuff going on in here, so not using that angle right now. But I've been working on my house, getting everything like organized and getting new furniture in and stuff like that. So that's another thing, that's another reason why I hadn't been streaming as much. Like I had got a new bedroom set. When I got that, I had to put that whole thing together. That was a lot of just like extra time consuming things. I've been like um unpacking, throwing stuff away, and things like that. And then recently, yesterday, I got a surprise drop off from my mom's house because I still had stuff at my mom's house. But they are in the middle of getting renovations done in their building. So they had to pull everything out anyway. So yesterday, they brought some of the stuff that I had over there. And then there's one more like batch of things that they have to bring to me. So I have like a bunch of stuff in my other room that I have to focus on today. So yeah, when I get done with this deck, I'm actually going to take a break from the computer and work on getting some of that stuff organized as well, because I've really been working hard on like getting the house together in the way that I want, so that we can, you know, have our dedicated spaces and we can entertain have a company, and just be comfortable. And it's gonna get cold really soon. I live in Detroit. Winter comes swiftly. As soon as fall starts to like peek in, it could snow any day. It could literally be a blizzard any day. So yeah, and we go into hibernation here in the wintertime. Like you don't just be going outside for no reason. So that's even more, you know, encouragement. It's like summertime now, so we spending a lot of time out of the house, but that's about to die soon. So I want everything in the house to be organized. I want us to be able to move around freely, getting rid of stuff and bringing in new stuff, basically. Never seen snow before. It's not pretty. I mean, it looks nice from the window. It's You don't want to be in it though. I have Facebook, but I had my Facebook since I was like 15. Because I'm in the age group, maybe 14. I'm in the age group. I don't think I had it. No, I would have been 14 or 15, I guess. I got it in 10th grade. Um, so I got a Facebook back in like 05-ish. It probably would have been 05, 06. Yeah. I have the same Facebook. I've had it for years. I wouldn't delete it just for me personally, because like everybody that like I got Facebook back in high school. Like this was when you still had to get invited to Facebook. It was when they first went from just having college kids to open it up to high school. And like so basically everybody I went to school with, I went to a relatively small school here in Detroit. Because I went to a school that you have to test into. I went to the smallest of the schools, high schools that you have to test into. So yeah, like my graduating class was only like 200 people, in a major like urban city. Yeah, a 200 class size is like so tiny. But yeah, so like all the people I went, like the people that I've known back since high school, or even people that I reconnected with through high school that I maybe went to grade school with, like I have like those types of connections on there. um Facebook is like definitely like a whole memorial of like dang near half my life. um so I have my Facebook, but like I don't just, I mean my Facebook is like personal connections or whatever, so I don't usually even like share Facebook and stuff like that on like socials. I don't consider that to be like social media in the same way. Instagram is like anybody, everybody. Like my Instagram is public. Like I post about, the same stuff that I basically live stream about on there. But I can also post some more day-to-day stuff on Instagram, which I like. And I spend a lot of time, like, I like Instagram. I spend a lot of time on Instagram. um I do like, I've been really liking to like post on my stories, because those are like quick and easy. I do be in Discord actually. um People don't respond to the questions I ask. So I actually am in Discord, and I check Discord every day. One thing y'all will notice in Discord is I play Wordle every single day almost, unless I accidentally forget to do a puzzle. I play Wordle every single day, so I always post my Wordle every day. Um, but yeah, I got a bunch going on. I do miss something like MySpace. It's not coming back though. I don't know. It might be an opportunity for, like, what would it look like if we brought, like, what would like a millennial social media site look like? We need like something super nostalgic. It can't like it, but it has to be like something new. I miss like the old versions of like what our pages and what our like social media was like back in the MySpace day. I know MySpace still exists, but it's definitely transformed into something different over the years. Even Facebook is a lot different because like Facebook literally used to be other people I go to school with, other people in my class. That was the point of Facebook. It was like, who is that person that goes to school with me? That's literally what Facebook was. And posting about like the rand and microblogging. Um, but now, it's a little bit more like, for me, Facebook is a friends and family type thing, like people who I have personal connections with. That's who I'm connected with. So people share kids and struggles and just general like life stuff. I know not everybody's Facebook actually looks like that, but that's what my Facebook looks like. um so I definitely post more personal stuff on my Facebook page. um yeah, so let me see, hold on, let me make sure I'm trying to I need to get these fonts. Like, I have to work on the theme for this slide deck, which is annoying. Let me just start something. Let me just start typing stuff, and then I'll come back to the design of it. What is our mission statement? I don't know. Do we have any capital? Like any? Oh, you know what? Let me see. What have we been saying? I guess the hard part about doing this deck is I have to put into words some things that we've just loosely been talking about. Like, what is our mission statement for our program? Or maybe I should focus on the DBT mission statement and go from there. Oops. Let's see. Okay, so if I start there, I'm trying not to have analysis paralysis. The problem, let's see. So the problem is, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. It's just, I haven't really thought about it. So still up in the air. Not gonna stream for a super long time though. I have to work on this deck, and then I want to get off the computer and go work on putting away some boxes and stuff I need to go through. Lisp Gamer, good morning. I'm working on two different MVPs right now. Those are for companies that I work with though. So it's like they have two completely different processes. And I also just personally, I'm coaching some other MVP developers right now in a program for Tech Town Detroit. So that's my biggest thing. But I have one startup that I'm working with where we're building like we're working with EV charging data, building some machine learning models around that. That's one MVP, and the other one is parental control software. Let's see. That's the mission statement. The problem. I think I like just that statement. Okay. Closing a Series A. That's awesome. The one of the startups I'm working with is going to be probably raising soon. The other is not interested in that right now. And then we have our Detroit Hacker House. The deck I'm working on actually is for the Hacker House program. So this we have actually like a pre-accelerator, essentially residential pre-accelerator program where startups are able to come in and go from whatever that idea was to building their MVP in those first 3 months. And the goal is basically, getting those MVPs to a point of like being VC backable, right? So this cohort we just finished, we were partnered with a local like a VC that we have here locally who is pretty much early stage. They do early stage investing, not idea stage though. In the Midwest, I'm not sure where you're like based, but yeah, here in the Midwest there's like not a lot of idea stage investing, which I think a lot of people think was way more common than it is. Obviously, especially now that's is even harder to get investment, but traditionally, yeah, Midwest is like we want to see something. They want to see like that, some proof to the business model. So that is another reason why we focus on the MVP and things like that. So ideas are cheap. That's the fun part, right? And so yeah, so with the Hacker House, our thought process is basically if we can remove the burden of room and board and even like have regular cleaning in the house, you have coaching, you have technical support, allowing those founders to be able to just focus on building through that idea and getting to some type of paid use cases that we can either recommend. Hopefully the whole goal is to be able to recommend the startup at the end of the program, to be able to recommend them for funding. And I think, at least from how I've been seeing this on the VC side, it's like early stage is hard to vet, and especially when you have founders that are not familiar with what startups really look like, what venture backable like startups look like, or what those processes should be that they're going through. There's a lot of education that's needed in that process as well. So you could have like, and just kind of give an example, like you could have a person who the VC maybe isn't interested in what they have, but they want to still see some more progress. That's kind of where the Hacker House can come into play, basically. So we did a pilot. We did this summer pilot. We're getting ready for our next cohort, like putting together what our next cohort is going to look like. So that's exciting. And then we're going to be having an event soon, next week actually, to highlight the program. We kind of have like an invite only type of mixer to get together like startups, VCs, and tech folks, and like technical folks, I should say, and highlight the houses, or highlight the companies that we're like working most closely with coming out of this last cohort. So that should be fun. That's like something I'm looking forward to, although it is going to be work to host that event. That'll be kind of like rounding out this current cohort. And yeah, on the other side though, working for TechTown Detroit, in that program, a lot of people will come to TechTown. TechTown is like it's like a business hub kind of. They have like a bunch of programs that supports entrepreneurs. They're especially focused on folks in and around the Detroit area in particular. But you'll have a lot of people that will come to TechTown with an idea, but they don't really know where to go next. So TechTown has like different types of programs, whether you're looking for to build something technical, brick and mortar. They even started like online, like e-commerce programming. Um, they have some stuff around like product development and things like that. So they have different paths you can go down. On the technical path, though, they have something called Start Studio. Start Studio is basically in two phases. They have a customer discovery phase and they have an MVP phase. So if someone comes in, they just have a fresh idea, and they're like, "Hey, I have this tech idea." Typically, they're a non-technical founder. At least that's just kind of how it's been as of the last few years. So you'll have a non-technical person come in and say, "Hey, I want to try this tech idea." They'll apply and potentially be able to go through customer discovery, where they need to, actually go out and have customer interviews, figure out a problem that they can solve for their customer, like, vet that problem and everything, and then come up with what their proposed solution is going to be. Then they get to showcase those solutions that they came up with out of their customer discovery phase. And then once they go past that, they have the ability to apply to the MVP program. So MVP is going to basically allow them to take whatever that previous idea was that they came up with, get together with a developer, and the developer, we have them like build some like no code solution to their some no code solution, as close to no code as possible. Every use case is different, but for the most part, we're able to vet pretty much all the MVPs, like 99% of the MVPs, through a no code build. Maybe with minimal like API integrations and things like that. If they once they go past MVP, if they start gaining any type of movement as far as like actually getting customers on the platform, and getting paid revenue coming in, then they can actually then go through like a traction program and things like that. So that's a different program, but that is something that we're in the middle of a cohort right now. That program actually meets every Wednesday night online. So in the past, for that program, I've always been an MVP developer. So like one of the companies I'm working with right now, the EV charging like company that I'm working with right now, is I actually worked with her as a part of Start Studio. I was her developer for Start Studio, and I've continued to work with her since. But this is my first cohort where I am actually coaching the rest of the developers as opposed to working with a company directly. So it's just been fun and interesting, because now I trained a lot of the developers that are working in the program right now on MVP development, and I've also been through this process like so many times with the founders that come through that program. So it's kind of, basically helping to coach up and train up the next group of folks. And I don't know, it's very interesting, but it's fun. So yeah, thanks for like jumping in though. Let me see. Where's my text? That is so Hilarious. All right, let me not get too distracted. Okay. Do. The solution. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Okay, so. What is it? Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I want the image though. I like this one though. Maybe I should make my own. Oh, what about this one? Safety. I might make my own. Let me make my own real quick. Why isn't that sending? Oh, I did. Why don't they say delivered? I should put this over here. Oh. What's in this? Did I save this? I need to bookmark this. Hacker house. Done. Hacker house done. Close that. Alright. Minimize this. Close that. Minimize that. Minimize that. Alright. And what I got over here? Oh, that's why. Put this over here. And then I can come back and do this. Okay, and then where's my messages? Put these over here. Wait, what is it? Reload. basic physiological and safety needs. That's so safety needs. And then I don't want this or these. Wait, I want to keep that. I just don't want these. Get rid of that. Can I insert a pyramid chart, diagram, hierarchy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. No, how about insert a shape? Give me a pyramid. And I can do something with that. Wait, can I re-click on them? Yep. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Goodbye. Actually, won't different any of those distances. Okay, let me go to Canva. Is it gonna be faster to just make this in Canva? Probably create a design. I just want something square. Let's just do this. Back. Elements. Hierarchy of needs. Ooh, perfect. Exactly what I need. Housing. Let me see. What else do they have? I think this is the best one. All right. What color? This is what I was supposed to be doing. Edit. No, not edit to image. Where's my, how do I see my background color? Why am I struggling with that design? Background. Oh, that's why. Undo. What if I click? Just don't understand. Color, document colors. Just gradient. Oh, I can use this one. Okay, there we go. Background color, edit. OC, no, 0C1125. Close this. Format. Insert. No. Format slide. Colors. Okay. Nope. Colors. Background. Is it gonna change for all of them? What did it say? 0C1125. 0C1125. Keep doing it. Solid. All right. 0C1125. Nope. 0. Oh my gosh. That's annoying. Just let me type it. 0C11. There we go. All right, and then what is this font? Might as well on here. Anton. Text and background. Clean colors, font, or fonts. But how do I change the font across the whole thing though? What font am I using for this one? Oh, or this one. Am I still? Oh, Mont. Let's do that. Click this. More fonts. Let's go with that. Kinda. Maybe that'll look nice. This is okay. Okay, I think that worked the way I wanted it to. Okay, perfect. So is that the only thing I needed to do in here? No, I need to finish this hierarchy of needs. I need to change this color to that. I don't like that one. Oh gosh, I already don't like this actually. They messed it up. Let's see. Maslow. Hierarchy of needs. Oh boy. it's 5 levels, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 levels, so this should work. Yeah, so then if I go here and just delete this, delete all that. And then maybe I'll put text on top of here. Let me just download this the way it is. Wait, is that the right color? No. What was it? 0C1125, I think. Okay. Download with transparent background. There's only one image. Premiums can be exported on their own. Haha, that's hilarious. Y'all think y'all smart, but you're not. Oh wait, not that. Oops, I had a text box. Put the level. Position to the back. Now file, download. Hilarious. All right. They are trying. Oops. Why are these texts like struggling? Let me see. Like it seemed like it's struggling, but it's not because they definitely sent. Okay. Go back. So I did that part. Got this now. Let's do this. Let me be fancy. Inside the text box, this one will say, "Hey Fizzy, how's it going?" Oh, ads. Been working on web development. What is this? I can't see this emote right now. This is against a dark background on my screen, but let me see. Self-actualization. That's my first one. Center this. And then what I do is, oops. Make the font a little bit. So what if I make this part white? Wait, make this all this color. That's what I was trying to do. Dang it. Why am I so bad at making freaking slideshows? Make this white. Okay, now the next one is I'll center it. Trying to be too fancy. Sometimes I want to get fancy with my graphics, but I just don't be having the time nor the actual skill to do so. Make this white. One is love and belonging. Yeah, I've been working on redoing the site. Which article are you looking for though? Safety needs. Let's make this whole thing. The one about multiple languages. Here, that's a podcast episode. I'll send you the video. Hold on, give me a second. Properties. Refresh. Let's see. YouTube. Yeah, give me a second. I'll give you the episode because that's a podcast episode. Should developers learn multiple languages? I hope this didn't have jacked up audio. It shouldn't. Copy, share. Copy. Languages, question mark. Next video. Oh. I can't use control control V for some reason. Boom, 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 boom. Paste. Wait, is that right? Let me see. Click this. Okay, perfect. See. Here. Okay. Whenever I watch your streams, it gets me excited to make accomplishments happen. That's why we are here. Yeah. So I'm working on some stuff right now that is, like I said, it's high priority and it's high urgency. Basically, like in the last week, we have another partnership opportunity. Basically, we have another I have another client opportunity, and then I also have a collab, a Twitch collab that I am working on. So those are all, it's basically like the main things that I'm putting my time into, like the main things I'm working on right now for my career growth and my business growth are working out, because like there's follow-up opportunities and they are moving relatively quickly as well. So, it's just one of those things, you just got to put in the work every day. I know I haven't been on stream as much just because it has been really busy, but that's definitely, hopefully, even more encouragement for you all, because y'all know, like, especially people who's been actually paying attention for the last year or so, like I've been putting in a lot of work. So it is nice when you can see things like coming to fruition, but you have to be able to commit and you don't have to try to do everything all at once. Like Fizzy, that's kind of what I've been trying to really more so like encourage you is you just got to start somewhere and you can build from there. But probably listening to that episode that you asked about, that I don't know if I'm going to tell you what you think I'm going to say. You probably can already guess what my answer is going to be, but I think that's probably a good episode for you to listen to right about now. Just based on, the experiences that we've had, like kind of interacting recently. I think you'll get a lot out of that episode. Fizzy, physiolog- physiological needs. Right? Okay. Perfect. See, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm like, this little fancy thing. I just it ain't that fancy, but it's fancy to me. Let me see. I'm gonna share my screen for like a hot second. Oh, it's not even. It always does that. But actually, let's do this. My bit rate is dropping. Let me see. Go to this. No display. Anyways, this little pyramid thing, right? I know it's not that fancy, but I'm actually trying to be fancy because I'm kind of doing this all inside of slides. All right, what am I trying to do? Let's go back to this. This is simple. This is working out. All right, so put it back how it was. Just like okay. I gotta go check on justice. Undo that. Oh, that's good. Is this the same one on the website? No. Leadership. Yes. Why is it so tiny? Still tiny. Okay, whatever. It's probably tiny because I probably also copied this from somewhere. Wait, so shouldn't I already have this image? Let me see. Finder. She had this headshot already. Downloads. Maybe not. Save image as. Can I recommend some books for you to read? It depends on, well, I mean, the answer is yes. However, you have to be more specific about what it is you're looking to learn. Save. I'll put this one here for now. Get off of here, get off of there, close that. Alright, replace this image with, where did I put it that fast? Oh, my brain. Did I not? Oh, it didn't download. Why? There it is. Replace, upload. There we go. Alright, that's good. Replace mine. My headshots. Let's go here. me see who he labels. Entrepreneur, voice geek, cloud geek, open source, entrepreneur. Entrepreneur resonance, solutions engineer. I haven't actually put time towards the thumbnail or anything like that at the moment. I mean, at some point I have to go back and do that, but um at the time I was just focused on getting the content, like doing that content regularly. That was my goal at the moment, but yeah, at some point I'm going to go back and get more information structured out for the podcast, and start promoting those episodes as well. Routine. See. What is? I'll leave that for that. Like that. Oracle. Oracle. so if we go back here, see, Detroit Black. Find out more. See. When did she finish her PS question? Let me go to the calendar real quick. Today. Here. This is demo day right here, the 21st. So I'll say February of 2024, maybe. And then probably, when did we have that first meeting? I don't even remember. Far back can I go? Oh wait, I was supposed to be there and then scroll through. How long back do I have to scroll? Why this music is struggling today, I will never know. I'm like certain that Justice is taking a nap. I'm about to go check on him. There you go. He was not asleep. Come on. Yeah. I thought you were taking a nap. You're so funny. You did not? Okay. What is that? Here, no, because you're going to start typing stuff. Blue ball. Dump truck. Motorcycle. Fire engine. Car. 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 I don't want to see nothing on that page. What about this page? Bedtime. Mobile. Bedtime. Yep, bedtime. You know bedtime. You want to look at this one? No? You want to take this with you? Here, look. You got a tower. Oh, here's some blocks right here. I don't know what I do with the rest of it. Here, Bubby. Look. You see a block? Okay. Alright, let me see. Okay, so what's the next timeline? January, probably May. How do You did not. I never said you did. Okay. Let me finish a little bit more of this project, okay, babe? Let's see. This is old. I think we met right before conference. Let's say April. That's when we started working on. I don't know. I guess I'll say May. April. April sounds better than May, actually. It's 2024. Yes, baby. Yes, honey. Actually, I'll wait to move it. Let me see what other dates I got. Did they move in June or May? Okay. Let's see. I can go based off the calendar for this. They would have moved in. You want me to read this book? All right, come on. Hmm. Come on. Okay, I can multitask. Is that cool with you? You turn the page and show me which one you want me to read. They couldn't. They didn't move into May, or it would have been the end of May because conference was at the beginning of May. Let's see. Launch day. Content day. Tech review. They moved in on a Sunday. Sunday the 26th or the 2nd. The 2nd sounds good. Yes, baby. Yeah, they moved in on the 2nd. I mean, I didn't ask you to come jump on my lap, you know? You're not. Why you being goofy? You ready for a nap? Ready for a nap? I'm about to take a nap. Okay? I'm gonna put you down for a nap so I can work on a couple things. Baby. All right, I need to do a program breakdown. So let's see, milestones. It was June in which we launched the let's see, initial residential cohort moving. Now we are in August. So let's see, August is gonna be 2024. Shoot. My computer is like slow right now. Let me just use my phone. All right, let's see. So I guess we will say August is gonna be You want that blanket? Okay, come on. Here, come on. Oh. Stop. Don't. Trying to reset the internet. You know what? All right. Nap time. I'll be back. Come on. Yep. Yep. You have reached your limit for the day, my dear. That's that. That's it. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let me see something. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? I forgot I'm supposed to be going to get her. Where you at? Okay. I forgot I have to go pick my sister or take my mom to work and pick my sister up from somewhere. So I'm about to wrap up for today. I'm not quite done with my deck, but I got a decent amount of work on it. And what I'm gonna do is take my laptop with me because it's gonna be like an hour in between when my mom when I drop her off, and then probably it's gonna be like an hour or so before my sister gets off before I drive back to the city. So that'll be time for me to work through some more of the details on this deck. But I got through like a good amount of the material actually. Um, so I should be able to finish it up this afternoon. But yeah, I want to rejuggle my time just a little bit. So I will see y'all. I think I'll be back tomorrow. I know I be saying that every time. It's just been a little bit chaotic um due to the number of things I have going on, but I am actually, this week is the last week for the summer accelerator, like the catalyst accelerator workshops are ending tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last one. So I'm going to be getting, like, this is actually technically the last programming week for the summer accelerator program that we've been working with. So I'm going to get a lot of my time back starting on Monday, or starting on Thursday, really. Delete all future deletes. Yeah. So that's going to be a big deal. Um, and I should be back to just streaming normally and stuff like that. Just because I've been going back and forth between the Hacker House and home and blah, 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 blah. So, anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I hope y'all have a good afternoon. Fizzy, I hope that episode worked out for you. Feel free to reach out to me. We can chat on it some more. Yeah, have a good day, everybody. Bye.